welcome back, friends. I am so sorry, everyone. For those of you who don't know, I live in the path of Hurricane Helene, who basically wiped us off the grid for quite an extensive period of time. So that is why our streams have been dark. That is why we've been missing, because, well, I didn't have power to my house for 10.5 days, for one, and I still don't really have my stable internet service. So, but we are back, and we're excited. I do want to apologize in advance. I don't know how stable this stream is going to be. There may be some times where everybody gets a little bit robotic and starts to do things like that. I apologize in advance for that. But we're trying something, see if it will work, so we can get the whole community back together and get to play D&D with our friend group here, because it's been too long. But thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. My name is Michael. I'll be your Dungeon Master for the evening. And I do want to thank some of our sponsors. I am so out of practice at this. Streaming what? I want to thank Cardboard Castle Games and Little Dragon Corp for all their support. You can see that all of our quick links are being put in our Twitch chat right now that you can click on. You can go visit them and order some RPG-related merchandise from them. And tell them that we sent you while you're there. But don't go just yet. It looks like we have a level 1 hype train going on in chat as well. So if you are in need to re-up your subscription or donate some bits, now's the time to do it, so you can unlock some different emotes in chat. So that's something that you guys can do as well. I was just looking up there and I was like, man, I used a lot of DM rerolls last time. Yeah, I totally have been. Yeah, that's right. I still have 7 left. That's right. I think I actually I did go in. Yeah, I went into double digits. Yeah, I didn't know if I made the overlay with that in mind. So anyway, we are going to dive back into our episode tonight, and I will apologize. There is going to be some things from last episode that I don't remember, so we may have to. That's it. We are a little rusty tonight, so just remember that as we're going in. Let me work on that. Try it again. Everybody talk.
Hello.
No.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
I have a coffee.
All right. How about that, Beyond?
I just totally explained all of us. Hold on.
If that's any better.
Okay, I can hear it now. It's just delayed.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there's always like a
Gotcha.
10-second delay.
Thanks for catching that in chat, because that would have been extremely awful.
It's a bit awkward.
It would have been a very,
yourself.
very poor entertainment for everybody watching at home.
We're trying to recreate the era of silent movies.
I think it would have been kind of funny for people to try to guess what we're saying in response to whatever Michael's saying, though.
Our expressions in our head movements, then you're like...
That's it. I love it. Okay. Well, I'm going to put some battle music back on, because we were in the middle of a combat sequence here.
I think you're misremembering.
No, I'm pretty sure we killed them all.
Edge.
Yeah, they're dead.
They're still very much alive.
They're all dead. Oh, we tried. I should have edited the notes. You would have never remembered.
I can't remember what music track I was using. Let's use this one by White Bat Audio, because it has a cool title: Terminator versus RoboCop.
Oh.
I mean, come on.
Thought it was Sir Mix-a-Lot we were playing with. Okay.
All right. Let me pull the map back up for our friends at home. And right now we're at the top of the order.
All right, this has like an 80s feel to it.
Yeah, totally. Like 80s prog techno type stuff. I love it.
Right.
All right. This
like Dirty Dancing.
woman back here. Okay, here's her character sheet. She is actually going to... Now, Orcon, if I remember right, you like put makeup on and you look like a drow now, I believe.
Yeah, I've got the drow's leather armor that I took from them, the studded leather.
Uh-huh.
And then did my makeup on to look like a drow, but I just came running back into the room.
Right, and you just got shot, I think, from this person out there and almost died, but somebody used like a reroll.
Yeah,
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs, yeah. That's what. Yeah, that was the last thing that happened. I'm just trying to see what this person's actually seeing. Absolutely hate it. Well, this individual is just going to put her. She's her longsword and pulls out a longbow, and is going to take. She can take 3 shots with this thing, and is going to fire. She's gonna go to Odd, one to Hazel, and one to Selena as she fires. So the first one's gonna go to Odd.
I believe she'll have disadvantage on this first one from my weapon mastery effect.
Excellent. So that's only gonna be a 12, Odd. So that was gonna miss.
I forgive you.
So that was it was just on the first attack, right?
Yeah, it's the first attack. The next attack they make.
So the next one going to Hazel, and this one will be a normal attack. 19 to hit Hazel?
Yep.
That hits.
She's just Hazel right now.
Oh man.
Oh.
I love you.
I was trying to help.
Interception takes 1 point of damage away. So that's
Doesn't it add something?
10 piercing plus
Player reroll.
What's that?
Player reroll.
We don't need to get into that right now. I'm okay.
Doesn't it add like your dex or proficiency to it or something?
Oh, ignore those. I pressed the wrong button.
I think interception might add something.
It does add the
to it.
proficiency, so it should be a 5.
It's okay. Yeah, you should have 5. Reduce damage by 5 as Selena does try to. The arrow grazes Selena's arm as it comes by and hits Hazel. It's going to do 5 piercing and 12 poison damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, Hazel. Are you happy with that, or would you like to re-roll it? Or you can add inspiration to it.
This music is so distracting.
Yeah.
She took how much damage? 17?
12. Yeah, 17.
17.
Yeah, so an 11 passes.
I think it's something to do with the poison.
No, it's the effect that the poison has. This is a
Oh.
resistance. There's an extra effect on the poison that's pretty nasty.
I was thinking the concentration.
I'm gonna use
Well, hold on. Is she technically in my aura right there?
Yeah, that does look like it.
Yeah.
Am I?
Technically in
So
the
she
aura,
has plus 5 to that roll.
Plus
So,
5, so that's 16.
16.
So it does succeed. So you resist the poison
I love
condition that
paladins.
these things give you. She's gonna go ahead and fire her last shot towards Selena with a longbow of natural 20. Critical hit. Good thing they rolled poorly
killing
on the
her first.
damage.
we're killing
On
this.
one of them.
On one of them, 12 piercing
Just one.
and 28 poison damage.
Oof.
And you
That's darn.
also need to make your Constitution saving throw, but you are in the aura as well, so you'll have plus 5 on your Constitution save.
12. 14.
12 plus 5. Or wait, is it the... Oh yeah, it's the 14?
Yes.
I'm not really sure.
I don't.
I
So
think
my
it's
con is a
14.
plus 2.
Yeah,
I
so
failed the 12. So
it's
it's
still
14.
doing that same weird rolling thing it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so 14 and then plus 5, so 19 total.
So 19 total. Yeah, you resist as you can feel this burning sensation as the pain just shoots through your body from getting struck right in the chest from this arrow. She then is going to drift back a bit. Wait, what is it? I got 2 symbols on here. I think one of them was because of the disadvantage of the effect of the weapon. I'm going to say I think that's the red.
No, I think the red is what was giving me advantage on all my attacks against her.
Okay. I just can't remember what that heart symbol was that I put on there. She's just going to fly back a little bit with the longbow and take a defensive position back here. Odd, you're up next. What would you like to do?
All right, I am going to open up with a melee attack against this one diagonal to me.
Okay.
So let's see what we got here. Is that what I think it is? Oh, that is.
Sure looks like it.
Gosh, that's a natural 20. That's what it is.
That is very lovely. All right, so we're gonna open up with a crit. Start off the evening correct. And then.
So is that 4 and then 7 on the? Is that only 7 on sneak attack?
Yeah, I don't think it rolled that as crit
I
damage.
don't think that rolled it as a crit.
Wait, why are we doing sneak attack?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's sneak attack. I think it's just.
Yeah, but I still
No,
don't. I
probably
still
not.
don't think the piercing damage is crit, is it?
No,
He's gonna roll another D4 for the.
Yeah, it says
movement.
1d4 plus 3, so I
Yeah,
still
so
owe you one more 1d4. I don't know why it's not doing it automatically.
Alright, so 5 damage from that.
Ooh, that's
What's
super crit.
Yeah.
Oh, not that much better. I rolled 2 1s on the. Oh wait, I owe you one more. Sorry, I did the wrong rank.
Okay.
So 10 ice damage is what I absorbed last month.
Ooh, pouring 10 ice damage as this magical cold energy just blasts from the attack.
Now, would that get the crit effect too?
It's dice.
I mean, I think,
I think that's why he rolled the extra die.
No, the extra die was because I hit the wrong rank.
You're rolling dice on a critted attack. I would say yes. It's all dice.
All right. So I'm doubling it. Here we go.
Yeah, roll all those dice again.
Oh, wow.
16.
Much better on the second roll.
Yeah, much
And
better.
with that cold blast of energy, this individual goes flying backwards, slams into the wall, and rolls onto the ground unconscious.
You have any idea how long I've been waiting to use this? We've been frozen in time for an entire month.
Oh,
An
there.
eternity.
Slowly
now-
creeping up your arm.
With a bloody dagger in his hand, do you want to do anything else, Odd? Are you going to move, or are you going to stay put, or?
No, let me see if I got any. Cause it's been a month, so let me see if I even have any charges left. I will do. Okay, anything see or hear me? I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Orkin,
All right.
and that'll do it.
Bardic Inspiration. That individual that you just knocked out would have gone next.
Michael, you're chopping.
Oh yeah, there ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to
the
do
robot
about it.
started.
Yep. It's just gonna have to be something we're just gonna have to fight through tonight, guys.
Yep.
Yep,
No,
looks like
you're
you're
good
back.
now.
Yep. It'll definitely do that from time to time.
Must have been that flying cat right beside your satellite dish.
That's right. That's exactly it. All right. That person is no longer on the initiative order, so we go to Forest Friend down here.
Yep,
Are you still grappled?
I think so.
Okay. I could not remember. I usually put the grappled something on here to say that, but
Yeah, I had made him prone, but it didn't make him end his grapple.
you got it. Alright. So, this individual still has you, but is prone, so he's going to use half his movement to stand up.
Yep.
To get rid of the prone condition. And is actually going to do 2 pinchers and 2 fist attacks again. Gonna do the
2 of each?
Mm-hmm. Multi-attack, they get 4 attacks. 2 pinchers, 2 fist. Well, he's got you grappled in the pinchers. I wonder how that works. Let me double check.
Good point.
2 with its pinchers, 2 with its fists. Alternatively makes 2 attacks with its pinchers and casts 1 spell. Guess I could do that too.
Oh yeah, no, that sounds fine. Yeah.
No, I will say that it won't be able to make an attack with its pinchers that it's got you like in, but it will go ahead and do 2 fist attacks against you, Forrest, because it's grappling you right now.
Yep.
But grapple, I still don't think gives it advantage.
No.
27 to hit though is looking pretty good.
Yeah, that one will hit.
7 bludgeoning damage as it punches into your gut. A second one coming in for 26 to hit.
Okay, we will absolutely cast shield here and put my AC to 27.
27, okay. And with that, the Forrest, the wave of his hand, the fist clashes against the magical force field around Forrest. One of the pinchers is coming towards Selena. Make a pincher attack here. A natural 20.
Michael, stop it.
No.
Not allowed.
No. I would actually like to take umbrage with this. Thank you.
7 plus 9 bludgeoning damage to Selena. And you are grappled now with the other pinchers of this creature. Selena's getting beat up there, looking pretty rough. He has some movement. He's gonna kind of shift and kind of pull Selena around this way, but can only move that far as he's like dragging Selena, kind of pivoting around with Forrest and the other pincher, kind of glaring and growling towards Hazel. That's the end of his turn. Brings us to this fella, the little deep gnome down here at the bottom.
Didn't even see them.
Getting in the names.
Oh, this person is in the aura of Hazel.
Yep.
But it only happens. Yeah, double check the ruling on that.
I believe it's
That was
enters or end.
Yeah.
Their turn.
Hold on.
Enters
I'm
and
checking. Enters or ends. Yep.
Okay. And he's gonna go ahead and fire a firebolt towards Hazel.
Okay.
13 to hit.
That misses.
Misses. And immediately starts to back out of this terrible aura of woodland creatures that are trying to peck and claw and bite at him. And kind of disappears around the corner. Hazel, that brings us to you.
Okie dokie. I need to figure something out really quick. Where is...
We're getting back into the groove.
Yeah.
We were on hurricane hiatus.
Yeah.
Right.
Where's Orcon?
Bear with us. Orcon's by the door.
Orcon's to the north of you.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Did somebody just say?
Stand back!
Yeah.
There's a hurricane coming through.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Maybe I don't.
No,
You know
no.
what? Actually, I'm actually not super worried. 'Cause I don't think you're
Uh-oh.
Orcon.
No, he's
Oh no,
not.
Orcon. Well, Not that anybody knows except for Odd. Horkon's looking great.
So that changes my plan, though.
I mean, he is running
Really,
like a bitch.
it's the three of you down there that look the worst off.
Yeah, we've taken the brunt of the assault so far.
Yeah,
I know.
yes.
I was gonna do something to fix that, but it's not worth pulling the trigger if it's only helping 3 of us.
That demon's been chewing you guys up a little bit down there.
Well, I'm gonna move back towards this thing that has my friends, so it gets hit with my
Woodland beings.
woodland beings again.
There you go. That's a. I can't remember the saving throw on that one. If you could remind me.
Wisdom 16.
Wisdom 16. 22 to save. I think it still does half, right?
Yeah,
I'm double checking. I think so. I just don't remember anything anymore. Or half as much. Yeah. Okay.
We're getting there.
Okay. I'm slowly remembering how to do D&D, guys. Sorry.
It's like riding a bike.
So it's 5d8 damage to this thing now that it comes back in my aura. So 31 damage to that.
Still does 15 points of damage.
And then I'm so freaked out right now because the thing I was gonna do doesn't make sense for just the 3 of us.
As your creatures are like just tearing at this thing, you can hear it like screaming out, lashing out in anger, and it looks like it's pouring this like blackish ichor out of all these wounds, and it's looking really rough.
And that's radiant damage, I believe. So just
force damage.
Yeah.
Instead.
Oh yeah,
is it force?
Yeah.
I don't know anything anymore, guys. I'm so angry.
Rage activated.
I feel like I'm about to like split into grog and go rage. Oh, that's concentration. Okay, fine. My plans have all been shot to heck. I'm going to, because I have moved in a way that keeps my friends out of my line from how they're positioned right now. I am going to lightning bolt this son of a bee.
Oh, the guy, the demon?
Holding my friends. Yep.
Okay. Lightning bolt.
Must make a
is
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save. You got it. Now, it does, since this is a spell, it does have advantage on the save. So just to let you know. 19.
Save, so he takes half.
Half the damage.
So 8d6 lightning. Oh, come on. 23 half.
23 halved. So 11 points of damage. As the lightning is coming towards Forrest starts to panic a little bit, and the pincher just slightly moves, and the lightning bolt hits the Glabrezu right in the chest. It starts to like wrap around him, this electrical aura. It just starts to fry this creature as he screams out one final time in pain. And you can see that the corpse just slams to the ground, sizzling and smoking as it's no more.
Yeah, you dropped my friends! You dropped my friends!
Yep, and Forrest and Selena are no longer grappled.
Yay! Good job, Hazel. He was being a butt.
Hazel is starting to like whimpering dog noises because she was so scared, but she's still in her like Furbolg form, so it just doesn't really make sense right now. But she was really scared for a minute there.
And Selena just panics, like, oh no, oh no.
Michael, real quick, if you had to estimate, where would you say we are in this module? Chat's asking.
We
I
are
know
in
we're
chapter.
still early, but
Yeah, we're still in chapter 2. Yeah, this is chapter 2 of the module. Chapter 2 of 11. All right, well done, Hazel. Are you just gonna kind of stay put in that position right now?
Yeah, because it's that I'm between the other bad guys and my friends right now.
Take like one step to the left, you can hit that other guy with your aura.
Ooh,
But if
this. No,
oh,
it
wait,
doesn't.
no, that guy's dead. So I was about to say maybe he has reach.
I go there
Okay.
and hit that guy.
And he has to make a save as well. Wisdom.
Yep.
All right. Definitely going to fail that.
Okay, so
Let me double check
5d8.
and make sure that they don't have a. Yeah, they do not have advantage on those.
So 5d8 for him. 30.
Oh.
Go away.
That is brutal. As more
Just
woodland
ripped apart
beings
by all the
just
little squirrels.
rip
Yeah, no, there's
this guy
literally,
apart. Like he goes from
purple
looking
pastel
perfectly
squirrels.
fine, yeah, no wounds whatsoever, pastel squirrels just leaping on top of him, just ripping him to shreds, and he looks very, very bloodied right now.
There's also like one little sparrow just pecking the side of his face. Yeah, like a woodpecker, but it's a sparrow just because it's smaller and so funnier.
All right, that brings us to Selena. You're now free from the pinchers of the
I
demon.
do believe he just skipped me.
Did I?
Yes.
Why did
Yep.
it? I didn't think I advanced it yet. Okay. Forrest, your turn.
I'm
And now
gonna.
into Selena.
I'm definitely gonna. Let's see, it's 1, 2. Yeah, so I'm gonna charge straight at this other demon lady up here.
Why would you do that, Forrest?
Gonna make my attacks, and she's still. What was it? My channel divinity, I think I used on her that gives me advantage.
I believe that's what you did.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Oop, I only rolled 1.
22. Yeah, you have advantage. So that's
Oh,
a
and I
total of
didn't roll
22.
Yes.
Okay, she is going to use her reaction to do something called parry. And it will add 4 to her armor class, which will make that she parry this attack coming in.
Rude.
She says, I see your shield, and I raise you.
Stab her. Stab her now.
Working on it. Second? Yeah, that should. There we go.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I can't do that. She's wielding a bow, not her sword.
Oh, so the first one hits 2 then.
So
All right.
you will hit with both, yes.
So first one, we got just 12 radiant damage.
12 radiant damage on the first, okay. She's still looking pretty bad.
For the second attack, we got also 12 radiant damage.
Also 12 radiant damage. She is still up, but looks like she is barely able to.
I think
She's kind of like just barely hovering with these wings, like flapping next to you.
I'll go ahead and use my first level divine smite here then. And she is a fiend, right? That'll be 3d8 of damage.
That is a fiend, indeed.
A whole 6 radiant damage.
Only 6?
Yeah.
Hate to tell you this, Forrest, but she is still hovering in front of you. Blood pouring from these terrible wounds that you've just stricken
Rolled
upon her.
a
but
1,
she-
a 2, and a 3.
Right. Anything else that you can do on your turn, Forrest?
That's my action and my bonus action. I think I'm good here.
Okay. I'm going a little robot, guys, so just be patient.
It was just a little bit. You're fine.
Yeah. Well,
Just
I
a
mean,
hiccup.
you guys are all robot for me right now, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to pop back in.
Stream looks like it. I don't know if it's my computer or stream is.
It'll be
Yeah,
all
stream's
of it
still
because
moving
it's
for me.
it's my internet, so we just gotta go. We
Yeah.
just gotta wait for it to have its little hiccup. and
Join
then
us
it'll be
this
all right.
evening as we all go Warforged.
That's right.
The
Okay,
Matrix is glitching. Bear with us.
yeah, that's right. Now it's definitely Selena's turn now.
I'm gonna
Yes.
yell out to Hazel and Forrest and ask them who needs my help more.
I mean, he can always chase that other guy. Make sure he doesn't get away.
I think he was
The one
very
that-
hurt, though. The one that, yeah, the gnome person, the dark gnome, that ran away from me. But then you're moving out away from all of us completely.
Yeah. I don't leave you guys behind in case you need me.
I guess come hit this hooded jackwagon. If you can. I don't know how many steps you get.
That takes 20 out of 30, so I still have 2 more.
Yeah.
And
Hazel just pointed and yelled, "Stab this guy."
on it.
Not enough. Stab him.
As he's covered in
Stab this guy.
pastel squirrels. The cutest little things, tearing the flesh from his bones.
So a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
And
Well, actually, hold on 1 second.
oh poop.
I thought they do have it. Shield. So this magical
I
aura
believe he
just
said he cast shield.
deflects your first attack. I do believe you still have another attack.
Yeah. First one
Yeah.
doesn't land because
'Cause
So I
he's
still
above.
have 2 more. So because he put his shield, does that count as a miss with an attack roll? Or just
It increases his AC until his
Yeah,
next
so it technically
spell
would be a
shield.
miss. Yeah.
okay.
Basically,
trying to
it's just
decide
for
if I
this
wanna use
turn,
a
it makes him
maneuver or
harder
not.
to hit, but he had to use a spell slot to do it. So
I'm gonna use one of my superiority dice to precision attack. So when I miss with an attack roll, I can expend a dice and add the dice roll to the attack roll. So I need to roll a d10. That's d100, not a d10. A 7. So it adds a 7.
So you add the 7 to the 17? Is that what you're doing?
I think
Yes.
that's what it does. Yeah.
Is that how that
Precision
works?
attack.
Okay. Well, then it definitely hits. You beat the shield.
Ignore that part. And then
So
I'm
you
going to
can
take.
roll your damage. Well done.
Tired of these people hurting my friends. So that's a 12 damage.
12 damage.
So 6
with the-
piercing and 6 fire.
And with that slash of the weapon, the mage standing in front of you is now just a motionless corpse upon the ground. As you drop him.
Yeah. Wasn't gonna let him hurt you, Hazel. And the other 2. But he was
Yeah.
aiming for Hazel last time. And then I'm going to move between Hazel and Odd and end my turn there.
Okay. Perfect. So that individual will not get a turn because that individual is dead. Bringing us to Orcon.
Okay, so has been running to get back into the room. Is gonna before we run away, because I'm still being chased by somebody. We're gonna fire off a couple of Eldritch Blasts at that lovely young person who was chasing me down.
Okay.
And it is okay. I can 3 beams now.
Ooh,
And we go
extra spicy.
first, second, and third.
Oh my gosh. All
That's
3 of
pretty good.
those. All 3 of those hit. And there
Okay,
ain't a
so
thing I
first
can
one
do about
is
it.
11 force and 4 thunder. Knocks her back 10 feet.
11 force, 4 thunder. Okay. And knocks her back 10 feet. All right, she goes flying towards the wall. There you go.
10 more force damage, another 10 feet.
Okay, she
We
goes
just got
slamming
anywhere else
back.
to go.
And what's the last one?
Only 6 force damage.
And as that last
But
one
another 10.
strikes her, slams her, and I think she shot you with like a crossbow last time. The crossbow just goes flying out of her hands as she just slides down the wall and just goes absolutely limp.
Okay. So let's see. What is my? Oh. I cannot. Let me check them. I can't remember if I did or not. Does anyone remember? Was I flying last time? I don't think I had. I was, correct?
Usually I put that little wing thing on your token when you're flying, and I don't have it there now. So, I mean, that's not to say I didn't forget it, but
Okay.
I don't have it in the notes, so I don't think you were flying.
Okay,
No,
so we're
'cause I think
gonna
you used
go
dimension
5,
more previously.
10.
Yeah, but you've been running on your own feet.
So I got 10. So I can see 4 seems to have that situation in there.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, her turn is next, so I'm just.
Orkin's gonna look and just say, "Which way? Where is everyone?" Okay, so his Hazel's
so
pointed 2 ways.
Points at the bad lady and then points back towards the dark gnome.
Okay, then I'm going to bonus action and teleport myself 30 feet. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so I can bamf myself down here.
okay.
And then last of my movement. 15. Ooh. 20. Back up over this way. I don't want to get too close to him.
Yeah, he kind of looks like he's like,
And my turn.
it looks like you startled him. It looks like he was getting ready to kind of like push upon the door, realized it's locked, and kind of turns around. It's like, oh, and just is very startled by seeing you coming around the corner.
Oh, okay.
This person is no longer on the initiative order. That takes us to the top of the round with up here with the woman with the wings flying next to Forrest. Is going to get rid of the bow and pull the sword back out. And is going to start striking away at Forrest. Two-handed.
You will have disadvantage on the first one.
First one, disadvantage. 2 hands on the sword as she's getting super... You see this rage in her face as these deep, glowing red eyes looking right at you as she just gets in this hellish rage. Disadvantage 12 is going to miss.
Yeah.
The second strike is a 24, though.
I don't have a lot of hit points. I'll cast shield again.
Shield, okay, with the magical force field blocking this attack. And one more coming in. Let's see how it does. This is even less. It deflects off your shield as well. She's going to stand tall. And stay put. Odd, what would you like to do? Oh, last thing that she's going to do, you can see that she's starting to reach down to this glowing blue whip that's attached to her hip, and she's like unbuckling it from the side. Odd, you are up.
Odd, get the whip. I want it.
What?
But get it.
It's a
What?
devil, so it'll probably vanish when we beat her.
Shush!
No.
Don't tell the DM that.
That's how devils work.
Then you must disarm it before you kill it. You cannot attack it until you have taken its weapons.
Did somebody say disarm? I might be able to
All right.
manage that.
Dogpile on the demon.
I'm going to take a shot at it with Sacred Flame. It's going to be a Dex save 16.
Dex save 16. Okay. Dex save. It's a 19, so it does save.
19. All right. Well, Odd is going to charge up his Moonfire and try to shoot it at him, and it's just going to...
Got it. You gonna move or do anything else?
see.
Odd?
Let's see what I got as far as bonus actions, because I think I already used my card. Master of Tactics gonna give Hazel advantage on her next attack roll, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's me.
All right. Odd starts heading to the south of the room. This person no longer exists on the initiative order. So that brings us to this little fella who is panicking and sees Orcon come around the corner and is going to blast a magic missile towards Orcon. So 3 darts come flying out as he holds out his hand, says a couple of command words, and these glowing darts just zoom towards Orcon. The first one does 2 force damage. The second one does 5 force damage. And the third will do 4 force damage to you, Orcon, as all 3 of them pelt you. Ow! And immediately turns around and starts fidgeting with this door. Hazel, you're up next.
Hazel just goes, I'm so sick of all of these people right now. And she is going to, using hidden paths, teleport. Because she just doesn't even want to walk anymore. She just wants to get all up in this lady's business. And drops herself right here.
Okay.
So that she enters the space.
Alright. Wisdom save. I believe
Enters
she
the
does...
personal bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has magic resistance, so she does have advantage on this.
Yeah.
It's a 24 to save.
So
So
she'll take half.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's a very good saver.
29. So half of 29.
Half damage. And as the pastel squirrels leap upon her chest, they actually take her out of the air and slam her onto the ground. As she unclips this glowing blue whip, she loses her grasp of it, and it goes flying about 10 feet away from her and lands and kind of slides across the floor just the slightest bit. As she starts to kind of blacken and almost like a crumble into ash upon the floor. As these happy woodland little creatures are just standing there amongst this terrible, gooey, nasty, what's left over of this devil flesh.
Let's talk about that whip.
I'm gonna go pick up that whip wherever it is.
Okay. You'd have enough movement to get to it and pick it up.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's partially why I used teleport, because I wanted movement in case I needed it. So I pick up the whip. And she just turns around and smiles at Forrest as her squirrels are just eating the demon lady he's been fighting for what feels like forever.
Only about a month.
And she just goes
Only a month.
like this, holding like a devil whip while her squirrels chew and listening to death. And she just smiles.
And I'm sorry, I have to ask. Is anyone else getting Sleeping Beauty from the Shrek movies vibes from this?
Yes.
Or standing
yeah,
in front of the
yeah,
forest singing
yeah.
Led Zeppelin with all the woodland creatures
I thought
attacking.
about
Yeah.
that for a second.
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of a thought that I had during the last month somewhere. That's it. I'm
Excellent.
staying there because I
You got it.
don't know what else is going on.
All right.
Anything
Well,
else?
we're
Good
not-
job,
yeah,
Hazel.
Yeah, we're not technically out
well-
of initiative yet. So
Actually, wait one second because I didn't.
you didn't do an action.
Yeah. I'm
I
going
don't
to.
believe. I don't. What's your
bomb-
teleport? Is it a bonus action to do that?
I have to double check because that's the first time
Should
I've
be
used
similar to Mystic Step.
bonus action. Yeah,
Bonus
bonus
action.
action. So, if my brain remembers how things work. Oh wait, I can't do 2 bonus actions, can I?
Yeah. No, you can't.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
Never mind. That I'm done.
Okay. Forrest, what do you want to do? Now that the woodland creatures have defeated your foe.
Yeah. gonna stare in disbelief for just a moment here at the little squirrels just ripping into the what's left of it.
There's
Never
one
gonna
chipmunk.
forget that.
There's one chipmunk with really fat cheeks, and you don't want to know why.
Well, we know the gnome went that way, so I guess I'll just make my way down there just in case.
You leave Theodore alone.
Here's not Alvin.
I need a soundbite made. Whoever can make a soundbite of the making my way. We need that in there. I was just thinking about that.
If that exists in the
We need to
chipmunk voices, though, that'd be better.
Yeah, that's it.
Guess I'll just take a dash action and just come fully down here and stand next to Orcon.
Oh yeah. You can see that there's this little deep gnome trying to get the door unlocked.
I can actually go to here instead. That'll be better. Just a little bit closer to him.
Selena, what would you like to do?
I am gonna head down towards Odd.
Okay.
And that's gonna be all that I can do because I have short legs.
Gotcha. All right, Orcon, you're last up.
So, it looks like this guy is trying to flee, like he has no interest in fighting at this point.
He looks like he's going to stand his ground, but yeah, he would like to get as far away from you as possible. Doesn't look like a guy that wants to be up close to you, wielding weapons and things like that.
He shot a firebolt at me.
He's a spell slinger.
Okay. So we're just gonna fire off at him again. So we're gonna go 1, 2.
Oh,
I think he might be dead.
oh.
3.
He will
Oh, we
cast,
got-
he will cast shield to stop the first one.
Okay.
Because it'll make his AC will be a 20 with shield.
Okay.
So he'll stop. The first one will get deflected, but that second one is going to hit right in the chest.
Really, that's it. So that is 13 points of force and 4 thunder for the first hit.
13 and 4. Okay.
And then the second one is 6 force.
6 force. And with that last one, as it shatters the magical shield that he put up, it slams him. He slams up against the wall. You hear the ting against the metal door, and he just flops down face first, motionless.
Ooh.
And with that, you guys are out
Murderer.
of initiative order. I will take you guys out, remove all turns, and clear. And you guys have survived this combat encounter.
Uh-oh.
Barely, but yes.
Let me change our music to something a little different.
Oof. Think we went offline.
Yeah, we went offline for a second. I don't know if we're back yet.
No, we're on.
Yeah,
We're there.
no,
we're
it
just,
keeps going in and out.
I'm dipping. I mean, it's my bit rate pushing out. I'm just it goes like this, and then it goes like this, and then it goes like this. I mean, unfortunately, it's
Does appear to be back, though, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Beyond, thanks for the subscription. We appreciate it. It's back. I'm gonna tell you guys, it's real unstable. My internet right now is fluctuating, so we're doing all we can just to be here. All right, I'm going to.
Orcon's gonna walk over to this door and put his ear against it. Do I hear anything?
Hazel sees him goes towards the door and just glares at his back of his head.
You're not down here. You don't see nothing.
forgot where it was.
All right, so you're going to listen at the door.
Yep.
This music isn't right. Let me get something else. I don't like this music.
Trying to see because we
Anyone
haven't
need a
exactly been
break?
quiet, so.
Let's do this
Hold for
instead.
technology.
Yeah, hold for tech. I like that music better. Okay. So, Orcon, you listen up against the door. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. 8. You hear kind of like some scratching noises.
I didn't hear you heard some what?
Oh,
And we-
you heard some scratching noises. Very unclear to like determine what that means.
Quiet scratching or loud scratching?
I mean, it's not like.
Like, does it
super
sound
loud,
like
but
it's,
you're trying to listen through a pretty thick door too, so it's.
Okay. I'm gonna turn and look at Forrest. I hear some quiet scratching. There may be somebody trapped in here.
Well, before we go anywhere else, let's take a few minutes to recuperate a moment.
Yeah. Yes, please.
But we made quite a racket.
And
It's-
nothing's
yes,
running at us right
we
now.
did.
Stop it.
If you give me about 10 minutes, I can heal most of us.
Yeah, I'd rather wait 10 minutes. Or I don't have a lot left to keep everybody up right now. So if Forrest can fix us in 10 minutes, I say we all take us sit down.
I can cast a spell. It takes me 10 minutes to do, but it'll feel as if we've rested for a full hour.
We can try and lock the doors that are to the west of Forest. Or at least try and barricade them so nobody can come at us from that way and hang out in that corner. That should give us enough time if somebody does run at us.
She's the smart one. Hazel goes and starts looking at the door to try to make sure they're locked or barricaded well.
I think the only unlocked one is the one we came in from.
I don't know if this one's unlocked. Should I try it and find out?
No.
No.
I'd rather you didn't.
Hazel goes over and just glares. Like, meets his eyes and glares. I have ouchies everywhere. Stop it.
If something does come through there, we can at least see it from where we're at. And have time for whoever's healed most to try and help the others and Forrest keep going.
Well, if we initiate a combat, I'm probably going to have to not finish casting the spell.
Yeah.
And my squirrels are gonna go away soon. Before you're... Wait. Yeah, my squirrels are gonna go away before you finish. But that's okay, I can bring them back.
They last a minute or.
10 minutes.
Oh wow.
Squirrel party.
We'll just... Selena, like... Or, Selena, I looked at Selena's name as I started talking. Hazel just kind of...
I completely lost everybody. Bear with me.
waits.
What kind of handles are on the doors?
I'm gonna be honest. I completely lost everything you just said because it just went and it just stopped, and it started back again when you were just finishing up your phrase.
Hazel's just curling up in the corner and waiting for forest magic, and
Okay.
then Selena asked, "What are the handles on the doors like for blocking purposes?"
Let me double check. There is a features of this location. General features part. Let me see. Doors. Well, the doors are made of
We are
iron.
showing this offline. Just giving you a heads up.
Yeah,
Okay.
stream went up. Done.
Yeah, it keeps coming and going.
It just keeps coming and going. I mean, I don't know what else to do. It's saying that we're online on mine.
Yeah, it's saying it just switched and showing live for me. I'm trying to refresh.
Yeah,
we're all
showing
back.
it again.
Yeah, you just have to refresh. Because now it's saying
Yeah, I had to
that
completely
my
close the tab and load
my,
back up.
yeah, my stream quality says it's excellent now. So it's just
There's a cloud
there was a cloud.
or a squirrel.
Yeah, I'll never be
Flying
able to
squirrel.
stream if it's raining out. So,
Not until the cables are hooked back up anyway.
that's right. Yep. I mean, it was a really clear day here too, so I was thinking that it would be a really good, the best day to do it. But we're trying, everybody. For those of you just tuning in, Hurricane Helene basically wiped out my neighborhood. So all of our power and internet is still not there, and we're trying. So bear with us. All right, so Forrest, you're going to go ahead and cast that spell, that ritual spell?
Yeah, if everyone wants to gather around, I'll cast Prayer of Healing using one of my Warlock pack slots.
Okay, and he
And
begins to utter this prayer.
so everyone will gain 15 hit points. Additionally, you get the benefits of a short rest.
Okay. 15 hit points, and you take a short rest in only 10 minutes.
Yes,
That's pretty amazing.
it does only work once per long rest. I can't just repeatedly do this.
Okay, so yeah, this was that. This was the shot. So you can, since it's short rest, you can spend hit dice in this 10 minutes if you need to spend hit dice to heal yourself as well. So
I'm still missing little over half of my hit points, so I'm probably gonna do that.
So these little woodland creatures are still out, right?
I think you can only
They-
spend up to half of your total hit dice on a short rest.
My creatures are gone now.
They
only last for 10.
I thought you could spend as many as you wanted to, but you only get back half.
Oh, that might be what it is. Yeah,
I think
you only get
that's
back
it.
half on a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
I knew the half.
I would just
came
like
in
to toss
somewhere.
out here because Mike, because Forrest doing this made me look at my thing. So mechanically, we can do the same thing using my lantern. Hop in
yeah,
for
but-
10 minutes.
We don't know your Orcon yet, so I don't know that we can do that.
No, that's true.
So, yeah.
We know nothing.
Oh wow, that lamp does that too. You hop in, take a short rest for 10 minutes, and pop back out. Wow, look at that.
As a where did it go again? Any who remain in the vessel for at least 10 minutes gain the benefit of finishing a short rest, and anyone can add your proficiency bonus to the number of hit points they regain if they spend any hit dice as part of a short
Oh,
rest.
so you get to add your proficiency bonus too to your hit dice rolls. That's pretty cool.
Roll mine all at once. So that'll be
As this
fine.
prayer
I'm gonna
is
spend 5 of
overtaking
my
the
paladin
group,
points, I think.
you guys, your wounds begin to heal as you're rested up, and your wounds are healing more rapidly as Forrest continues his prayer in this moment. So just to let you guys know, I know it's kind of hard to see on the map, but above where Forrest is, about 15 feet away, there was a table with some stuff on it. It's drawn on the map there, but it's kind of hard to see. So that was where that guy was, and also I think I described this room as having like a pentagram like drawn on the floor with some like candles at each point.
Yeah, we can
whenever
see
you
that
guys
on the
first-
map.
Yeah, that should be on. That's there. I think the corners are these little candles. There was that room
Is
that all these guys
there-
came from originally, and there was like you guys could see in there. There was like a table with chairs like surrounding it, and a bunch of it looks like it'd be papers and maps like sitting on the table from up above.
You do have to stay within 30 feet of me while I cast the spell to get the short rest benefit. So don't go too far until I'm done.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll say the 10 minutes is up, and you guys have all
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are all.
Is there anything worth taking from this table?
Let me see. As you inspect the table, you can see upon it. I need to go to this one. It's a cluttered table. Upon the table, you can see that there looks to be some type of spell scroll upon it, and a really nice looking dagger sitting on top of it, and what looks to be some kind of case or assortment of some very fine oils and unguents upon there as well.
All right, I got fine daggers, spell scrolls, and then you went RoboCop.
I heard
and
oils and unguents.
oils and unguents upon a little, like, it's like a little case. It's pretty elegant looking.
All right, I'm gonna pocket that dagger and pick up the spell scroll and try to look back at Orkin, but I can't see him from around the corner, so I'll just stuff it in my bag as well.
Okay. Sure.
While we're sitting here, what do I figure out about this whip?
Oh, good
Other
point.
than that it's a whip.
Well, you get the benefits of a short rest, so I'm assuming that means you can identify the item that you're holding onto as well.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even
Right?
consider that.
I wonder if that's how the rule works. I don't know if that's.
I think it might
they
be that you have to
changed.
spend an hour, but you can do that during a short rest.
I think that's a DM Michael call.
I don't know if they changed any of that in the new player's handbook.
Yeah, we don't get that till next week. So.
Well, that would be the Dungeon Master's Guide, which I will get tomorrow. Well, I have access to it tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow? I thought it was the next week.
I think
No.
DMs get it. Really.
I pre-ordered it, so I get it 2 weeks early.
Yeah, but doesn't it come out on the 12th?
5th.
Oh, the 5th. Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Then yeah, that is tomorrow.
Magic items are indistinguishable. Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
It
identify.
just says during, at the end of the rest.
You can focus on one magic item during a short rest while being physically in contact with the item.
Yeah.
At the end of the rest, you learn its properties and how to
There you
use
go.
them.
There you go.
But no
Look at that.
information on any curses the item may or may not bear.
I'm not too worried about that. I'm not that smart.
There you go. Look at that. Let me see if I can go back to it. And I'll give you the, okay. You have found what is called a rope of entanglement.
Oh my god, no.
Which is a rare, wondrous item. Basically, it's 30 feet long. And if you hold one end of the rope and you speak its command word, the other end darts forward to entangle a creature you can see within 20 feet of you.
Jada Pickett Smith had this whip.
They must succeed on a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or become restrained by the rope. You can release a creature by using a bonus action, so you will need to come up with a cool command word for your rope of entanglement. And they can use an action to use a strength or dexterity check to try to get out of the rope. And it can be attacked, and it does have 20 hit points, so it can be cut. So just so you know.
Okay. Hazel still starts giggling a little when the spell is done, and she's just looking at the whip.
Oh, guys, beyond redeemed an on-screen celebration. What is our
I think that was
on-screen celebration?
I think that was a bless you for Selena. Jeez.
Thank you. Sorry. My bad.
All right.
So I'm gonna join Orkin over here by the doors and put my ear up against the door, try to eavesdrop.
Okay. You can go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception. All right, that's horrible, but here we go. Oh, not a bad roll.
Yeah, I mean, scratching noises.
That's it.
That's really it.
I don't hear anything like
Nope.
Oh my god.
How did you
You're-
already find it?
You're welcome.
Magic of internet.
Michael, end the stream. We're not gonna get
Okay.
any better.
Jeez, man, you're right across town. I'm glad they got your internet working. Jeez Louise.
I think Michael has to go sit at Odd's house with like a little
Yeah.
tent in the front yard.
That's it. That's where I'll be streaming from next week.
Camp out in the vehicle. While they're doing that, can I wander up to that other table, like at the very top of the map,
Of course you may.
to search it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should probably look at what else is in here before we go anywhere else.
Let me go ahead and let you know what you see when you walk in this room. So you can see there's relief carvings of spiders and webs that decorate the chamber's walls. They are papered over with tactical maps and schematics. And you can see that there are there's other paperwork kind of covering the table all around this room.
I'm gonna pocket as much of the paperwork as I can
Okay.
and try and make a couple like very quick sketches of what we see.
Well, as
the
you're kind of
spider
looking over it, what
stuff.
you can see is it looks as if there was a. Looks like this was
there
some
you
kind
are.
of. It looks like it was some kind of strategic planning meeting was taking place for an operation. And they were planning some sort of assault on a nearby Cerneblin deep gnome mining operation located about 20 miles from Webb's Edge. So basically, you think you've interrupted a very important planning meeting that was taking place.
Evil doings thwarted. Can I still take it?
Oh yeah, you can take it. Yeah. You can pocket as much of the paperwork
this?
as you want.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket it, see if I can try and keep it in some sort of like order, and then go back to. Well, I was thinking I was gonna go back to the group, but Odd's moving around in like a suspicious pattern. I think I might need to keep an eye on him.
Odd does not have a light source, so not going anywhere that you are not.
Can you see my light source?
Yeah, that's why I'm following you.
It's just,
Give it a second, guys. We're going robot. Give it a second.
Oh, is it a dead end?
yeah.
Suspicious behavior. He's creepily following Selena. He's like,
That's because I don't have a light.
I'm gonna apologize, guys. I
there anything
I
on-
missed really all of that because it went robot. So whatever you
You
guys
were
just
just
did, or if
making
you were
fun of you.
requesting something, I didn't hear it. Nor did stream. They heard.
Yeah, we-
That's all. That's all came through.
Sorry, we decided to light all 5 of the candles at the end of this pentagram and start
No.
chanting the. Oh, okay, maybe not.
Odd was being
Oh, no.
weird, moving in like a circle, and I was trying to figure out what he did. I couldn't tell that he didn't have a light source, so I was leaving him in the dark by accident.
Oh, okay, got it.
So now we're headed back towards forest.
And as you
And the rest
guys
of the
approach,
group.
you guys can see Selena's got like this massive pile of maps and paperwork and strategical like parchment papers with things written on them in different languages and stuff, and she's kind of just like packing them all away.
Hey guys, look what I found. I think this might help. And in my head, I'm just repeating, don't trip, don't trip, don't trip. Because it's a lot of papers.
Yes, that does appear to be an awful lot of reading. Perhaps once we're out of this place.
Definitely later, I think. Yeah.
Long story short, battle plans.
So now we have the plans. Does that make the battle ours?
Hopefully. Can't hurt. They can't have them back now. They're mine.
As you kind of like you're fiddling over them, you do see that there's a couple of things that you can pick out like from the paperwork too. It's not just like a mining operation. There was apparently 2 of these individuals that you guys took care of were going to like embed themselves into this mining operation. Like that was part of the plan. And they were going to coordinate with everybody and send some more Loth worshippers that weren't here. They had the basic plan was to kidnap the most powerful miners and end up bringing them back here to feed them to something known as Ker-arach.
That name sound familiar to anyone?
Nope.
Maybe it's that big thing that nearly ate the 2 of you.
Can we make?
No, that's a more common thing.
There
As
is
far as
also
devil
information
demons
about
go.
that on the paperwork. Apparently, a high summoner named Grottenell Stonecutter was going to summon Glabrazu to help with the operation. Powerful demon.
What was that demon's name again? One more time.
Glabrazu. Glabrzu.
Bless you.
There's also that Nelfeshni in the other room.
Yeah, there's also that demon. Yes.
Type 4 demon.
The note taker has given up on spelling things. Does any of those words or things sound familiar? So those of us who have plain jumped or been stupid before.
I don't know. That'd be more of a name. That would be more of a. What do you think you would know about demons? Would your character know anything about demons? Would your background or history story put you in a spot where you would have run into powerful demons such as this before in the past? That's
Are
the
they
question
specific
I
to
gotta
the
ask.
underworld? Because I might have read something before we came on this section, but if not, then probably not.
Yeah, I guess Hazel would probably have like middling knowledge of them, maybe not enough to know this because she's been trying to find a bunch of answers since a while now. And but probably hasn't read enough to or learned enough about them yet, so probably not
I don't think it's a name I would have come across yet.
yet.
Definitely not something that I would have any clue on. I do want to ask something, though, as everyone's been doing this, and Organ is just standing waiting to find out what's behind these doors. Is the wall or the ground, is there any dirt around me, or is this all stone?
I believe it's all stone, but let me double check just to be sure. It's rocky, jagged, uneven, kind of worked walls.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the ceilings here, about 20 feet high.
Yeah, so as people start to come back down near this, you'll probably see just over by the wall next to it with a sickle out. And it looks like he's trying to dig a hole into the wall.
Why?
I'm just looking to see if I can find any dirt.
I have some in a bag. in the jar. Would that help?
We have a jar of dirt.
You have a jar of dirt?
We do.
Yes.
You took it
when
from
we
the
went the other place.
the Shadowfell.
Yeah, we have Shadowfell dirt in the jar that when she's in wolf form around her neck, but now is currently like on her hip.
We might have lost.
No.
Michael.
Wait, where did you get a jar of dirt?
We lost the DM.
I can hear you.
Okay, your
There you are.
picture froze, so I want to make sure.
Yeah, it's every time you guys. Every time I freeze for you guys, all of you freeze for me. So.
I don't want to destroy your jar of dirt. That's not.
Why do you need dirt?
See, a very sort of. For lack of a term, I'm going to say, kid with his hand caught in the candy jar. Look on Ododon's face as he just sort of like, no real reason, just.
That's up to you, Hazel. You got the jar of dirt right now.
You probably notice he takes a small little pouch and puts it back in his pocket.
You know what? As Orcon does that, let's go ahead and take our break right here.
Okay.
I like the suspicious moment there to leave us on a break. So we're going to take a break right there, guys. Thank you for sticking with us. I know my internet is very, very choppy, and we're trying to make it through tonight to get a session in. Like I said before, unfortunately, the hurricane wiped out my internet, and I am trying something to see if it'll work tonight. Because we miss each other, and we want to play games, and we want to stream, and we haven't been able to do that. But I'm trying, so... We'll take about a 5 to 7 minute break, and we'll be right back, guys. So see you in a couple of minutes. Hello, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Proficiency Bonus. Please take an opportunity to support our sponsors.
First up is Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is an online storefront based in the Great White North of Canada. They sell everything your heart could desire, so long as everything your heart desires is largely polyhedral dice sets and other TTRPG sundries. Check them out for all of your dicey needs. Perhaps buy a lovely hardcover copy of one of these fine books. If you're feeling especially cute, you could treat yourself to a t-shirt or one of these fine little proprietary Little Dragon Corp dragon plushies. They've got all the classic types of dragon, like Mooney, Terra, Dad. Whatever strikes your fancy over on Little Dragon Corp, be sure to enter our special promo code BONUS at checkout for 15% off of your order. That's BONUS, BONUS, for 15% off your order. That's like if you made 7 individual purchases, you could basically buy anything you want on the store, and it's like it was free with all the money that you saved from earlier. I'm absolutely positive that's how math works, and I will be taking no questions at this time. Thank you, Little Dragon Corp.
Cardboard Castle Games is a brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. They have a wide selection of tabletop gaming and other cool games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! You can visit them in-store and let them know that we sent you, or you can go visit their website at cardboardcastlegames.com.
Don't forget to find us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links to our social media pages and outlets are located below this video.
Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month.
While we are away, now is a great time to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and there you will find hours upon hours of content to enjoy. Click the bell icon to activate notifications so you won't miss a single show. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you are enjoying the show, and we'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back, everyone. I don't know why Siri is talking to me. Thank you, Victoria, for that DM reroll. I will add that to our total
Ridiculous.
right now.
That's something we need more of for sure, definitely.
My love, what did I will send you flowers. Stop helping Michael.
I will take that. I will use it
I'll send you
wisely.
doodles.
Y'all gonna leave the fairy bit mother alone.
Well, once again, we'll warn everybody, our stream is up and down tonight. It's going to go Mr. Roboto a couple times. Sometimes it might just disappear for a second, but I promise if you just refresh it a couple of times, we might come back. We might not. I don't know. Because hurricane.
That's ominous sounding. we might survive.
We might make it. All
See you
right.
soon.
Well, you guys have just completed this spell that allowed you guys to take a short rest. And kind of were snooping around, grabbing some things off of tables and kind of looting around this area after this big combat sequence. What do you guys want to do now?
Now that we got to peek at a colored version of the map, I want to stay away from those spider webs.
What spider webs? There are no spider webs.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
Other than just gesturing in corners because there are cobwebs and spider webs everywhere in this tunnel.
So, Orkin is making his scene about the dirt. That's where we left off.
Yeah. Hazel, while Morgan's asking about dirt, just goes over and will pat. She's like attached the whip to her side for now, and moves over to Selena and Forrest, and as her hands like go around them, she's gonna use Balm of the Summer Court to try to bump them up a little bit.
Okay.
We got a player reroll gifted by
Yeah, I saw that. You guys are now up to 6 player rerolls. Remember that. You guys are almost as, you guys have almost as many rerolls as I do. You guys are getting close.
So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use 4 of my pools of energy,
Okay.
and they're each gonna get 2 from that. So it's 2d6 each of healing for them.
And who's that going to? Everybody?
Hazel, to Forrest and Selena.
Forrest and Selena. Are you gonna roll the 2d6?
Yeah, I guess I'll roll it since it's coming from me.
Do you have to roll
So
each time, or do you just roll once and they both get it?
It's like per use, so yeah.
Okay.
It's
real quick, verify, Michael, you did put us back live, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Still seeing the ad roll on Twitch as well.
Yeah, but this is just the delay.
Yeah, I know there's a delay. I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
it was
you're
the delay and not the
So when you got up from your chair, Michael, to go to break, it was still showing Orkin showing his
Yeah,
suspicious
I mean-
acquaintance the shirt. So it's just a delay. It'll catch
Yeah,
up.
I mean, my bit rate is way down in the red, so it's bogging. It's struggling.
It's doing its best.
it's trying.
It's trying.
we appreciate your effort.
I wanted to get us going again. I have a feeling like this. I'm hoping that this recording at least is decent enough that I can put on YouTube. So we'll see. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I think.
Yeah, we'll be good.
I think all the buffering is adding to the delay, so it's just.
Oh, most likely, yeah.
If not, we'll sell the audio file to a DJ and he can chop it up.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So Forrest is gonna get 7 hit points and Selena's gonna get 4. That's all I can do right now. Whenever I roll this, I roll terrible.
7's perfectly average. It's fine.
I'm trying.
4 helps. 4 helps.
And
You don't want to get temporaries per dice rolled or something?
I'm double checking. I don't remember anything. It's been a month. Leave me alone.
Don't forget to heal yourself.
Yeah, you also gain 1 temp hit point per die spent, so we each have 2 temporary hit points.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yes, I will heal myself once, just because I need to try a little here.
Come on, 6.
No, that's
Not
fine.
quite.
Alright. I tried.
Take it.
So after healing more wounds, how do you want to proceed?
Yeah. Archon very much wants to go to those doors, I'm pretty sure.
Well, we know the other one's locked because the guy couldn't get through it.
Right. I'm pretty sure those are the other doors we didn't come through from the other room. Also, like, they don't go anywhere that we haven't been.
Oh, you mean
that would make sense to go with this one where we're hearing the slight scratching come from.
right? And slight scratching has never meant a fire demon or anything else.
Well, I'm pretty sure that would be
It hasn't
crackling
been
and
a
not
fire
scratching.
demon.
Hazel just looks at the two of them arguing with her about how scary it is to open doors, and just goes, "This is why outside is better. You can see everything." Stupid people and their stupid doors.
All right, well, if we're gonna take a look, I suppose we'll take a look.
Okay, can we try just very slowly crack open the door and see what's in there?
Let's see.
You can. Both of you make stealth rolls for me, please. Since you said you were going to be
Oh
sneaky.
boy, I'm good at these.
Oh, natural 20 for a 23.
Jeez.
Oh, hold on, we'll stick with the wrestling theme.
That's right.
Oh, hold on. That was supposed to roll with disadvantage.
Oh yeah, because of your. Oh, hey,
Yeah, I mean,
that's not really that
not
bad.
that bad for
It's
me.
not that bad. Yeah, you guys had creep open and push. You can open the doors on there, and I'll tell you what you see. Are you able to open those doors? There you go.
Oh no!
Inside, you can see. I want to make sure I'm
A dead end.
covering. Dead end is immediately shut the door, right?
Shut the door, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door.
Basically, peering is a rocky room. There are 4 large lizards in this room, and there is a pungent smell of raw meat that hangs in the air. There is a rack back here in the back corner that has these hooks on it and hanging from ropes. It looks like there are several other, probably of other creatures that are just like dead hanging here. Some of it looks like raw meat. The 3 of the lizards are actually like laying on the ground, seemingly uninterested in anything that's going on. The one lizard down to the right over by Orcon just relieved itself with a pile of goo on the floor and is like kind of like just scratching gently to the side, like just doing a weird scratch.
Oh,
They
it's a
don't
litter
seem
box.
too interested in us, though.
They don't seem to be looking in your direction or even caring about your presence.
We're going to lean over towards Forrest a little bit. And very quietly. Do you see the doors across the way?
We gotta get past them.
Oh, that's simple.
How is that simple?
Can I animal handling?
At this point, Organ realizes, crap, some of these people still don't know who I am. What can I see across the way about these doors? I don't want to click too close to them and accidentally open them.
Same as the rest of the doors look, just metal doors. Iron doors.
No windows,
shut.
no bars, nothing I can see through.
Nope, can't see through it. The one thing that you do notice about this chamber is, in all the other chambers, the ceiling was about 20 feet high. This chamber rises up to about 50 feet high in the middle. Much bigger.
Hey. Gonna look over at Forrest again. I can probably make it across the way without them noticing, hopefully.
Yeah, but you see, when I move, this armor clanks against itself. They'll probably hear me.
Okay, then you don't move.
Then how do I get to the doors?
I can come back for you.
So they're just talking quietly near the doors. Can we see through them into
guys
the
can see
rooms? I
past
can
them in
see
the
the
room.
giant
Yeah.
lizard that just pooed.
Yeah, there's a giant lizard just poo, just scratching off in the corner, like doing one of those, you know, when the animals like go to the bathroom and they'll sometimes just like scratch over, like they're kind of bury it, but they're not burying anything. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 4 of those. None of them know how to aim.
That's right.
I can try and sneak past them. But I don't know if I need to.
Hey guys. Now
How
that
did you
I've
look back?
seen it,
Aren't you wearing heavy armor as well?
No, just leather armor.
Oh,
She sticks there.
hey guys.
I have an idea.
So do I.
Why don't we leave this up to the druid that's closest to animals?
How about I transform into one and block you guys as you walk over?
I mean, that.
you won't
Might
poo on
work.
us, will you?
No, I don't have to go right now. Maybe later.
Oh, thank God.
Or never is good, you know.
I don't think you get that choice.
I mean,
I opened
if you
doors.
think it'll work, I'm down to try it.
I'm just trying to. Yeah. I have to.
If she can shapeshift into them, we can hop into her mouth. Yeah.
I did not.
You can do that. I will crawl underneath her.
Just try to get D&D to be on to cooperate so I can have the giant lizard
Template.
up. Yeah.
Forrest can ride on top or in the mouth. Whatever will be quieter.
I think Forrest has to go in the mouth on this one, folks.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that's absolute must.
Don't want it to disintegrate his armor with saliva.
Don't think
As-
that'll
As you,
Saliva.
as you guys
I'm
are sitting
gonna
here
have-
having this little conversation, you can see that lizard that just went to the bathroom is now curling up in a little like circle and looks like is about to take a little nap.
Hold on.
One down, 3 to go.
So
One down, 3.
They're all kind of just like laying there. They're not like. It's kind of like, you know how you watch those National Geographic shows where all the iguanas are just like laying on the rocks at the beach. It's kind of like one of those. They're just kind of like chilling.
I mean, they don't seem aggressive.
how ab-
They might honestly just ignore us if we don't
Forrest,
attack them.
make an animal handling check for me.
Ooh, I can do that.
Boy.
As you said that. They don't look hungry to you. They actually look full. Which would
I don't think
mean
they'll
they
care
probably
about
would.
us.
Now you think
Right.
maybe if they were hungry, they might try to eat my face off, but they seem to be
They got
You
plenty
know,
of near.
pretty satisfied right
Oh.
now.
Pretty sure this was the same famous last words of Steve Irwin. So let's for Hazel.
how about we just
Steve
go
Irwin was a
in with
pretty prolific adventurer in the Sword Coast. I mean,
Yeah.
I vote that Selena and I, the ones who are best with animals, go in ahead, like with you guys with us, so that if we can try to convince them to stay calm, just don't make sudden movements and keep pointing things to yourself.
Yeah.
And if it goes bad, then I'll turn. Sound good?
I think that works for me. They might not even notice me since I can hide under you.
Exactly. Let's go.
Orkin is going to be sneaking right behind them.
okay.
So Hazel will move in, keeping pace with Selena, going slow and calm, and just like acting like this is not a big deal at all.
Okay.
We're just
Anybody
walking
who is
through.
sneaking, and I would say Hazel, even though you're not like sneaking, go ahead and make a stealth check anyway, because you're trying to like kind of deceive them into thinking like. I guess that'd be more of a deception roll. So if you want, you can either choose stealth or deception. I'll let you choose whichever one.
Oh, I fail miserably.
We have 7 player rerolls. Or
You do
6,
have-
something, some amount.
You do have player rerolls. Yeah, you can use a reroll.
Yeah, I'm
on
using.
a,
I don't want us to get eaten because I suck at this.
Okay. Go ahead and use a player reroll then.
24.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's much
Big
better.
difference.
Yeah.
Much better.
Now,
You guys-
do we see anything in the room like of interest?
There's just a lot of like raw meat hanging from these racks. It's very powerful smell.
Okay, good.
There's a pile of something down in the southern part of the room.
Okay, let's check that out too.
We watched it take.
Have this. Sift through it for the treasure chest key.
They like one of them obviously like looks in your direction, but then just watches you. It doesn't get up. It just sits there. 2 of them are actually passed out, like completely like asleep. Their eyes are closed.
I
They're
would
just
like to cast Mage
sitting.
Hand
No.
to grab a piece of meat and then drop it at the one that's aware.
It looks at it for a moment and kind of sniffs at it, and then goes and eats the piece of meat.
As long as it's not us.
Yeah.
Helene
We'll be all
sees-
right.
Is the when we get to the doors, and I lightly touch a door handle, can I test to see if it's locked?
Sure. It moves, so you don't think it's locked.
Hey, door people, do I open the door?
Well, unless you want to stay in here, hurry up.
Okay. Hazel opens the door.
Okay.
Mm,
You can
Okay,
open
we'll
the
open the
door.
one right beside it.
We've made a
I
mistake.
will tell you what you see.
Oh!
Whatever that is.
An enormous web stretches across the open cavern's center. Its strands plastered over stalagmites and stalactites. Crawling on the web is a gigantic reptilian creature with 8 legs. Near the creature stands a smaller, one-eyed creature with a body that resembles melting yellow wax. I will show
I
you
reach around
guys-
Orkin and close the door.
I have a picture, I believe, to show you. Let me see if I
I'll
can
take my odds with the lizards.
Selena's in shock and she's trying not to grab her sketchbook to try and like capture this because she's like never seen anything remotely like lizards or whatever's in front of her. And then Hazel just like, no, let's not do that.
I'm trying to find the artwork. I wanted to show you guys this art. It's pretty cool. Here it is. Show to players. Show to everyone. Here's what you guys see.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's not terrifying.
no,
Like dragon spider?
It appears to be a dragon spider. A spider.
And the thing in the background on the left is what's also in the room. Correct?
Yes, the thing in the background on the left is what also you see in the room. It looks like a
Alright.
piece of melting wax with tendrils sticking out of it with one eyeball that's like blinking in the middle of its head.
All right. Go for the eyeball. Got it.
Mind you, for player knowledge here, for those watching at home, when we opened the door and we saw the token, which you guys can't see on the screen yet based on where the map is, I really just thought it was a Remoraz. I was like, oh, this is nothing.
Wishful
So,
thinking.
And as you open the door and you guys didn't really open them slowly or cautiously. You guys just like opened them up. You can look over there and see that it is looking in your direction. So what I need you guys to do is I need you to click on your tokens. And I need you to add yourself to an initiative order here for me.
Oh, impressive.
Not bad.
You guys both got 21.
We are ready for this one.
Oh, yeah, ready for this fight. Excellent. Let me pull this up really quick.
Oh dear crap. We need to get out of the room we're in right now. Because if the fight spells backwards, we don't want to be bothering with these 4 things too.
Would be an unnecessary complication.
Okay, I'm going to change our music to something a little bit more frightening.
RoboCop again.
RoboCop again. I'm going to get an old classic. Not that.
That's a classic.
Not
sorry.
that.
Sorry.
I
Said
heard
a
that.
classic.
The Critical Role fans will enjoy this. So, if you listen to Campaign 1, they played this pretty much every time.
Don't you turn this on me. Don't you make this actually life-threatening to me.
Started a battle thing.
Spider
Move it away
dragon's not
downtown.
threatening enough.
Yes, but this music used to be like, oh good, they're having a challenge. Now like, oh my god, we're gonna die. It's a completely different feeling.
Okay, so in this sequence, Selena, you're actually first to go. You get the jump.
I'm gonna go straight for the guy in the middle.
Okay.
$17 to hit.
17 to hit. Does hit.
And 20 damage. 10
Yeah,
piercing,
what,
10 fire.
10 fire. It doesn't seem like the fire does as much as you would hope, but you did some damage with it as it burns through its really weird feeling flesh as you cut into him.
I'm gonna switch over to my rapier
Okay.
for my second attack.
All right.
28 to hit.
That hits. Nicely done.
10 piercing damage.
10 additional magical piercing damage. Selena
I'm gonna
steps
take
into
my-
the room and starts carving away at this one-eyed wax creature.
Not letting it get a chance at hidden hazel or forest, if I can help it. I'm mad from all the other ones. What about a 14 to hit?
14. Not going to be enough to cut it. You do have some dice available.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll leave it there.
All right. So that strike misses wide as the first sword, or the first 2 swipes are successful. Anything else you want to do?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that was it.
One thing that as you're coming in to your left, about 10 feet away, you see this kind of darker area right here in the middle of the webs on this map right here?
Oh no, it's an egg.
You can see there's something kind of like green and glowing kind of webbed up in that mass. And you do realize that the farther you're coming into this room, the webs are getting thicker and thicker. And you have a feeling like if you come any farther into this room, it's going to be really hard to not get trapped within some of these webs that you are coming in. So just so everybody knows, from here on out, the webs in this room, anywhere where there's webbing on the floor counts as difficult terrain. So it's going to take some of your movement as you guys are starting to move into the room. I missed it on Selena's movement, so I'm going to skip it, but from now on, any webbing on here is difficult terrain, meaning it takes twice amount of your movement speed. Okay.
Say that last part again.
The webbing is difficult terrain, so anytime you move through, it'll count
Right.
as 10 instead of 5 when you move through those squares.
So,
All right.
questioning.
Mm-hmm.
When I attacked this little creature with my flame sword,
Yes.
did that hurt the webbing at all?
You did not attack the webbing, so no, it didn't hurt the webbing. You'd have to use your attack on the webbing to figure that out.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just wasn't sure since I had to walk kind of like under or through it.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to physically like make attacks at it to see if it would do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Orcon, what do you want to do?
Oh, bollocks. Yeah, so we are going to. And she said it's basically it's double movement on the areas with webbing on it.
Areas with webbing or double movement, yes.
That would be 20. Okay, 25. 30. Okay, so I can get down to here into the sort of little clear area. And then we're just going to fire off a couple of Eldritch Blasts because I'm really not sure what we're dealing with here yet.
Okay.
So we're going to go first one at our little friend that Selena's been hacking on, and then the next two up at the creepy thing in the web.
Okay.
So the first one, 14.
That one you said was going to Selena's.
Yellow guy.
The 14 does not hit. But you can use resources if you'd like.
You know what? Yeah, I'll burn a proficiency bonus.
Proficiency bonus, yeah, there you go.
That'll bump it up to 18.
An 18 will hit. So proficiency bonus
Okay.
bumps it up to a hit. You guys have one of those left.
Okay, so that's going to be 10 force damage and 4 thunder.
10 force.
And it
4
pushes it back 10 feet.
Alright, 10 force, 4 thunder. It pushes it back 10 feet into the webbing.
And then next two are coming at the spider dragon. Ooh, I don't think that's going to... 16 and 18?
16 and 18. The 18 does hit.
Okay.
16 will miss. You can spend resources on that one if you'd like.
No, I'll stick with what I got. So that's
Okay.
6 points of force damage, and it pushes that back 10 feet.
6 points of force and pushes it back 10 feet.
Actually, let me just make sure there's no... I don't think there's a
Yeah, it might be
size
too big
limit.
for that.
Yeah, see if there's any see if there's any specifications on your push based on size.
Large or smaller.
Yeah, so it would not push this creature back because this
Okay.
creature is huge. All right.
And that'll
Anything
end my turn.
else? As these Eldritch Blasts go flying across the room, Selena, one of them hits that creature and knocks it into the webbing beside that glowing, strange greenish glow that's coming from a little kind of a cocoon of webbing beside it. And then one smacks into the spider dragon, and then all 8 of its eyes turn and peer in the direction of Orcon.
Maybe I should have thought that one through.
Forrest, you're up next.
First, we're gonna get into the room, and all these webs are difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
So I can get to here. So I can't get to any of them right now. So I'm gonna do is as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud. Try to that.
Spirit Shroud.
Oh, didn't mean to roll it. link it. Basically, in a 10-foot aura around me, there'll be little radiant, like, wisps of energy.
Okay.
And any attack I make within that 10 feet deals an additional 1d8 of radiant damage.
Okay, and that just follows you wherever you go?
Yeah, centered on
Now-
me.
Okay, so anyone who makes attacks in there, that adds it to it?
No, just me. Just me.
you. Got it. Okay.
And any enemy that starts within that 10 feet, you can use the same aura I had up for my aura protection. Will have its movement speed reduced by 10 feet
Oh, okay.
at the start of its turn.
All right. That brings us to the spider.
That was only my bonus action.
Oh, I thought that was your action. I'm sorry.
Nope. That is a bonus action spell.
Nice.
So I will cast Eldritch Blast at that little yellow guy there.
Little yellow guy. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, he's the one that's within 10 feet, so he takes the extra damage.
poor Candleman.
Yeah. 25,
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Yes.
18, and I assume the 11 misses.
11 will miss. You can spend resources if you'd like.
I think it'll be all right.
Okay. So 18, that's force damage, right?
That was to hit.
Okay, gotcha.
That'll be 2 force damage
Two
plus
force-
plus the Spirit Shroud effect for 8 radiant.
So 10 points of damage.
And the second hit, another 2 force damage
2 force damage.
and 4 more radiant.
And 4 more radiant. So a total of 6
You
more
know what
points
you're
of
doing
damage.
with those, man.
You hear some heckling coming from behind you, Forrest. As all of a sudden, this was immediately walking in the room, just Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast. So, anyways, I just started blasting.
Pretty much.
Excellent. So that being your action, I think that will end your turn, Forrest.
Yep.
And that will bring us to the spider dragon at this time. The spider dragon uses a bonus action to use an ability it has called Stifling Webs. And what happens is it starts to kind of like make this interesting motion with its legs, and all of a sudden just rapid fire webbing just starts shooting from the spider dragon and attaching to different areas of the room around you guys. And you guys are going to see there is a large space that's going to appear on the map, and I hope it doesn't like bog my computer down too much. I'll see if I can put it on the map layer right there. Do you guys see that webbing that I just put on there? So
Yes.
Selena, Forrest, and Orcon, you guys are kind of like all of a sudden just engulfed in these stifling webs that come shooting across the room in that spot. So mechanically, what that means for you guys is this is a 30-foot cube of strong, sticky webbing. The webbing lasts for a minute. It is difficult terrain and lightly obscures the area. A creature that starts its turn in the webbing or enters the webbing for the first time on its turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or have the restrained condition while in the web. As an action, you can try to free yourself or another creature by succeeding on a DC 15 strength check. So basically, at the start of your turn, you would make that check, according to these rules. I have a feeling when the new monster manual comes out, those rules will change to match the player rules that you guys have. Where if you just move in or whenever they just like cast it, it would be like immediate, but it's not this time. So that's the bonus action. And now the spider dragon is going to move up to Selena, crawling easily across the webbing into these sparkling nodes. Not really sure what's going on with that. So does it have to, when it enters those area doesn't. Is it only when you do something to it?
It's only when they start their turn in it.
Got it. Okay. So he's going to use can multi-attack here. He's going to make a bite attack and 2 claw attacks against Selena. So 2 claws first as it goes to scratch towards Selena. The first one is a 22 to hit, Selena.
That'll hit.
You take 9 points of slashing damage from the first attack. Second claw coming in is only a 16 on this.
So that matches my AC, so that misses.
Well, if it meets it, it beats it. So
Oh, dang it.
if it matches
Then
it
that
hits.
hits.
So you take 14 slashing from that attack as it comes across. And now the bite attack coming in, this massive head comes down to chomp at you. It rolls a natural 1.
That misses.
You know what?
Thank goodness.
I'm going to DM reroll it.
Dang it.
Not cool, man.
Let's try that. Let's run it back. 16 just hits you this time.
Dang it.
So you take
So that's-
11 piercing plus 13 poison as this venom starts to pierce your body and enter your veins.
Oh no.
That ends its turn. I believe. Yes, it does. Bring us to Odd's turn.
Alright. Odd's gonna come around the corner here.
And close all the doors for some reason.
Close all the doors for some reason.
Leave me in the other room. Thank you very much.
Slam Hazel out of there.
No. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 12. Alright, they're both in range. I am going to tell a joke to the how are you referring to him? The yellow booger man?
At the moment.
I can't remember exactly.
Candleman.
I think they're called Yoklo. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is a Yoklo. I just was wondering how you were referring to it. I am going to tell it in Abyssal, a joke, and we are going to do Tasha's Hideous Laughter upcasted at a 2nd level, so it's going to try to affect both of them. It's going to be a Wisdom save 16.
Wisdom save 16. Let me check one thing. It does have magic resistance, so it has advantage.
Which one? The Yokl?
Yes. Oh, I hit the wrong button here. Save, you said wisdom? Advantage.
Isn't he Robo?
A natural 20 for a 26 on the first one. You said you were casting on both, right?
Yeah, both.
Okay. Wisdom save. Let me check and make sure this one has magic resistance too, so they both have advantage. Sorry about that. And a natural 22.
Oh my god.
All right, this is perfect. This is exactly what I intended to happen.
Well, at least they're not critting on their attacks, I suppose.
Yes.
Right. Jeez. She's up next, so we will do it on. Oh wait, that's right. Then roll.
Sorry, I missed the end of that because of an internet hiccup.
Yeah, I saw. It's gonna be whoever attacks the spider dragon next gets advantage on their attack.
Okay.
As I tell them a terrible joke that fails, but it somehow still distracts them.
Got it. So next attack against the spider dragon has advantage.
Yep, it's my turn.
Hazel, you're up.
Hazel comes in the room, closes the doors behind. Wait, everyone's in the room, right? Closes the doors behind her, And then, hold on, where's the ruler? Okay, yeah. She's not okay with this already, and just says screw it, and is going to cast Blight on the spider dragon.
Oh. Okay.
It's a con save of 16, and it'll take half.
All right. It does have advantage.
Yeah.
16. Just gets it.
Okay. I hate that. Okay. So it is 8d8 halved.
Oof.
Hold on.
Still a big attack.
Blight do it's necrotic damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
41.
41. Half of 41?
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good roll.
It's a pretty good roll, yeah. It definitely did not like that.
I don't care if it liked it.
You can hear like a roar, a strange kind of sound from this dragon, as it's a kind of like I always like refer to it as that that creature from Star Wars. I think it's the second movie that has that weird like the praying mantis kind of creature that has that like wobbly noise to it. I cannot remember what that creature's called. I wish I could make that sound, but I can't.
And what do I want to do right now? I am uncertain of my plans. I'm having a hard time making a decision. You know, I'm gonna. That's actually. Hold on. I am going to apologize to Orcon slash my buddy player here. And you see Hazel transforms into a giant spider.
Oh. Okay.
Because thank God for this new rule in this shape, she will say to her friends, I can climb on the web now. So
You should be able to drag
jump
a
on
giant
as I
spider.
pass.
Yeah, you should be able to drag a giant spider token in from your. Do you have access to it in Roll20? I have all your wild shapes in there.
I'm trying. Let's
Okay.
see. Let us go. Giant spider. There it is.
There it is.
And
Get rid of Hazel temporarily.
yeah, I'm having issues with the map now, of course. Turn off. I don't know why I'm stuck. There we go.
As the 8 legs sprout from Hazel's form and she turns into this massive spider. I believe. Are you moving or are you staying where you're at?
There was robotic.
Yep,
Oh,
he's super robot.
I just wanted to see if you had any more movement left.
Yeah, I have. Trying to do math between Hazel and then. Hazel has 30 feet and the spider has 30 feet, so I probably used about half getting in the room. So it'd be another 15
you
feet.
only use,
so
yeah,
I
you
would.
only use like 10 feet to get in there.
Yeah.
So you have
So
20
I
feet
will
left,
climb
and
over.
the webbing doesn't have any effect on you because you're a web walker.
So I climb over next to Forrest and Selena, so that they can choose to climb on if they want to.
Okay.
To get out of the webbing.
Okay.
/ to be another big target for this thing.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. The next creature, the yellowish creature, doesn't seem to have any negative effects from the webbing. Is it kind of just slides through the webbing and kind of moves in an awkward way as it moves, kind of like melted wax, just gliding its way across the floor.
It does have 10 less movement because of my spirit shroud, though.
Oh, the spirit shroud's going to make it 10 less. Gotcha. All right. Not that. I need this character sheet just to double check. So 20 feet. 5. It actually moves up to you, Forrest, and can make multiple. It's going to multi-attack you. It can make 2 melee attacks. So these like strands of like waxy like tendrils come out and start to try to just like whip at you rapidly.
Yeah.
So the first one is going to be an 18 to hit.
Nope.
All right, and the second one is going to try to slam you, and it's only an 8, so it's going to miss drastically.
Yeah, just a bit.
All right. That brings us back to the top of the round with Selena. And at the top of the round, Selena, you're starting your turn in this massive web, so I need you to go ahead and make a... that is a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh.
That's
11.
an 11. Would you like to use any resources on that roll?
Yes, please.
I'll tell you it failed. I can't tell you by how many, but it failed.
Can I use one of the D8s?
Sure.
The inspirations?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
You can roll a d8 and add it to it.
Let's see if this works. A 3.
A
So
3.
14?
14. Would you like to use any more?
+5 from aura protection.
Oh, do you still have the aura on?
The aura is a passive. It's always there.
Okay, it's always there. Got it. All right, so with the +5... Well, hold on a second. With the +5, it would have been 16, right? Aura protection. Is that for all saving throws?
There was so much robot.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
couldn't make out any of that.
Is it all saving
is
throws?
it all saving throws?
Yes, all saving
Aura
throws.
protection is all saving throws. Got it.
Yep.
So you would not have needed to make that, because if it's a +5 or even if it's a +4, it'll be enough to succeed. So we're going to take that D8 and go back, because that was a communication error. So we'll just put that back up there. And you made the save.
I thought the aura was something. I thought he had a different aura on right now, so.
Well, he has one that's
My bad.
The
always.
aura is always there. The Spirit Shroud is a spell that's currently active, yes.
Okay.
There's
I
lots of flowy
It's a
misunderstood.
crap
spell
around
with an
him.
aura. Yeah. Forest is constantly
Okay.
surrounded by auras.
It's kind of what paladins do.
So you made the save. You are not restrained by the webbing, but it's still difficult terrain, so your movement is half.
I'm gonna take a couple stabs at the big guy
All right, going for the spider
with
dragon.
my. That one's not gonna probably hit.
A 10 is not going to cut it.
Got rerolls and things. Oh,
A natural 20 will.
That one. So
And you get to roll all them dice twice.
twice, because
yeah, I definitely only rolled them once. So
I'm guessing 15.
2,
Or 17?
6.
I don't-
Something's not right.
yeah, it didn't roll that damage as a critical. So if you you can just add the fires up together because they're just dice.
So 11 and 6 is 17.
17
17
total.
Yeah.
That's just the
For the
fire
fire.
damage, though. I think
17
So-
fire and 15 piercing.
I'm
looks like.
just trying to figure
Yeah.
out what it's trying to tell me here with these rolls. It looks as if the piercing is on the left, so that's not with a crit. because it looks like it's 1d6 plus 4. You rolled a 2 plus 4 is 6.
Yeah.
So that's not a crit damage. And then 2d6 is 11. So and then it's giving you the total below. So that's combined. So the first half is 17, and then it adds 15, and that would be your crit damage. So it'd be 32 points of total damage.
Yeah, but I think for the second one, it added her ability modifier again, so I think it's 4 less. You see the piercing on the second one says 1d6 plus 4 again.
I don't know what. I'm gonna rebuild her this week.
I think you can't. She can add it, can't she? Why can't she
No,
add
ability modifiers only happens once. You only double the dice.
Oh, true.
The second roll is supposed to be her crit damage.
So it'll be 4 less. So she had 32, so it'd be what, 28? 28 total damage. Okay, perfect.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just it's confusing.
Yeah,
how
no,
it's
it's D&D
rolling
Beyond. It's
weird.
not you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something's
it's-
not rolling.
Yeah, it's either
Right.
D&D Beyond or a Roll20 setting got
We'll,
messed up
we'll
somewhere.
figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure
We'll
it out.
figure
Yeah. So I'm using the D&D Beyond character sheet to roll. So I will rebuild it this week.
But hey, you
Yeah, it's
slash
not on your
across
end,
this with your
so.
fiery sword, and the spider dragon does not like it one bit. It roars out in pain from the impact of the blade. You have any other attacks?
Yeah, one more.
I thought I was gonna say I thought you had
Yes.
3 attacks. Yeah.
Yes. But I didn't want to mess up any of the
Oh no,
clicks.
yeah, you're good.
24.
24 hits.
All the dice. So
So I
17
guess
total,
that's an
6
additional
piercing, 11.
17, yeah, additional 17 points of damage. Selena
Whew.
is backing this dragon up with these impacts. The dragon looks like it met its match.
I am never seen anything like this, so I am just like, nope, we're not taking any chances. Goodbye.
Right, Orcon, that brings us up to you.
Okay. So you said it's a dex save?
Yes, dexterity saving throw. You're fine. You're not wrapped up in the webs, Orcon.
Okay. So we're going to use a bonus action because I can still see out of this. Like I can see the dragon and the giant spider and all this.
Yeah, I mean, it's lightly obscured, so basically you can see, like, silhouettes of these kind of creatures moving about, and you can see the glare from the flaming sword as it's striking the dragon.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm going to use my face step, and I'm going to teleport myself to be standing on top of the giant spider.
Okay.
Certainly an option.
Me. The me
Orca
one, not the other one.
appears on the massive
Yeah,
spider.
not the dragon one.
You got it. Might be able
And then up here, now that I'm sort of out of it, how do these two things look?
They look
They
injured.
still look... Okay. We're gonna... I should have thought that through better, but oh well. We're gonna try to hit him. I'm gonna go for the big guy. Screw it. I'm just going to point at the massive dragon in front of me.
Okay.
And as watch, or basically takes a hand act like he's getting ready to throw something and goes like this a couple of times, and is going to throw a shimmering lance at this creature.
Okay.
So I need it to make an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, intelligence saving throw. I will tell you it does have advantage. 15.
And that's gonna fail.
Ah!
So that is 30 points of psychic damage.
30 points of psychic damage. Okay.
And it is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Incapacitated. Let me double check something really quick. Oh yeah, it can be incapacitated. I will tell you this. Your lance doesn't do as much damage as you would hope. It does hurt it. But it has some kind of resistance to psychic damage. But it is incapacitated. Just put this sleepy guy on there.
Incapacitated, still pretty good.
Yep, I'll take it.
Incapacitated is still pretty good. That's right. I'll have to double check and see what they changed about incapacitated. But I'm not sure if they changed much.
No, I'm pretty sure it's still you can't take actions and
Until the start of your next turn. Is that what it is?
The start of my next turn.
The start of
Well
his
done.
turn. Yeah.
Well done. Anything else?
And that'll end my turn. I'm just gonna, plop down and hold. As much as Matthew is cringing, we're just gonna come down and hold on to the spider so I don't fall off.
This is why I apologized.
I will tell you, the spider dragon looks bloodied, friends. And it is now Forrest's turn.
Okie dokie. Second. Oh, I have to make a dexterity save, right?
Yes. Start of your turn, you make a dexterity save. Would you like
Get
to
your own
spend
plus
some
5.
resources? Or you get your own plus 5, right? Do you get your own plus 5?
No, mine is baked into my character sheet because it's my aura, so it automatically adds it.
It automatically adds it? Okay.
Yeah, I do not have a natural +7 to dexterity saves.
Okay, gotcha. You do have resources to spend if you'd like to spend them, because you did not
First one I'm
succeed.
going to use is, as a human, I get 1 heroic inspiration per day, so I can just straight up reroll that.
You can. Yeah, you can use your own reroll.
25 seems pretty good.
Yes, you are free from the webbing. How dare you?
They both look somewhat injured, right? Not too low.
Yes. Yes. Well, the waxy guy, it's very hard to tell because he's made of this terrible melting liquid, basically. But
He's
the
just
spider,
weird, yeah.
Spider dragon definitely looks bloodied.
In that
And
case,
that's
I
for
think
the
I will.
incapacitated rolls from the 2024 book in Roll 20.
Perfect.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna step up to here then. Going to take my 2 attacks at the dragon, and I'm gonna use my Vow of Enmity Channel Divinity ability to mark it for 1 minute, and I have advantage on all attacks against it.
Oh boy.
I only get 2 of those a day, and it's the last one.
Channel divinity. I bet you that's what you had on that. That's what I used the heart for, I think, last time.
Most likely, yeah.
27 hits.
I'm gonna hit, and let's see what we got for our other attack. And 28 to hit.
hits.
Okay. So that'll be 16 radiant damage from the first one.
16 radiant. Oh.
11 radiant from the second one. And we also have my spirit shroud damage. Second. So that'll be another 5.
5 for the first.
And another 8 as well.
8. As these start cutting into the flesh of the dragon, you can see it is reeling, and it's in so much pain as the Sunblade keeps carving through it.
And I'm going to use my first level Divine Smite here, I think.
Forest unloading. I'm surprised
Or another
that
9 radiant
I'm
damage.
surprised incapacitated doesn't give. It says it doesn't give advantage against it.
I think stunned
the
gives
rule.
advantage, but not incapacitated.
Yeah, I did incapacitated used to give advantage? I thought it might have in the old version.
Yeah, it might have, honestly.
-9
I think they've
or
moved a lot of the things that grant advantage onto things that the players give themselves
players
rather
gives
than
themselves, yeah.
conditions.
Got it. Okay, the dragon is still up, but does not look very good. From all these
That will
sword
definitely be my
wounds.
whole turn.
All right. It is the dragon's turn. Unfortunately, the dragon is incapacitated and cannot do anything. So odd. It goes to your turn. Hazel on deck.
Odd is going to learn from his previous mistakes. Opening up with unsettling words
Okay.
against the booger beast.
The book beast.
We're gonna
okay.
take his next saving throw down by 7, and he is going to have to make a 16 wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Still has advantage, but it'll be -7.
-7 is a lot.
That is a lot. It's only a 7. So he fails.
All right. Casting suggestion. Lay down and stay down. I want him prone.
Oh, you're taking him into prone condition. Does that take place on his turn or immediately?
Immediately.
Immediately. Okay.
Yep.
The Yoklo lays down. And is now has the prone condition as it lays down right next to Forrest. Fluffs up a little bit of the webbing for a pillow. Anything else you're doing, Odd?
Nope, that'll be the bonus end action.
All right. Hazel, you are up.
Seeing that this spider dragony thing is not having a good time with all of my friends wailing on it, Hazel's a little concerned about that little waxy dude. Just because she doesn't know what it's gonna do, and it's behind Forrest. Like, he's kind of surrounded. So, Hazel in spider form with Orcon on her back with no choice to move, moves a little closer.
Okay.
And will bite attack the thing on the ground.
Okay, you have advantage on your roll because of the
Advantage.
prone condition.
Now let's see if it will roll properly with.
I think prone still gives advantage on melee attacks according to the new rules, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
I
don't know
didn't
if it's
know
gonna
that, yeah.
roll. How it's gonna show on the site because of. I don't know if
A
everyone
natural
sees it or
20.
if just the GM sees it. I mean, that was just roll, but I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Natural 20 either way.
So that's 13 damage total, right? 8
Yeah, it looks
piercing,
like
5 5 poison.
Yeah, but that's not rolling critical.
Yeah, it did roll 8 and then 3 critical. It didn't double the poison dice.
What the poison is related to the Constitution save? It's not.
Yeah, it has to make. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it has to make a con save.
So 8, 9, 10. So it takes 11 piercing damage, right?
Yes.
So I got a question for you. Do your bite attacks in this form, are they counted as magical attacks?
I don't know.
It'll probably be under wild shape.
It would be under your features and traits, probably, on
On
D&D
wild
Beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that will determine how much damage this does.
Bonus action shape. I'm just scrolling through all the rules here. No. I don't know where I would see that under my wild shape information.
There should
What
be
are we
something
looking
in there that says if they are considered magical attacks or not when you're in wild shape form.
Oh, I think that's moon.
Because you have
Yeah,
to
I
be a
think that's
moon
the
druid
other.
for it to count as magical.
I think so. Because
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
see
sure,
that under
unfortunately.
here. Yeah,
So, like, you can tell this thing is resistant to your piercing damage as you're biting
that's
into it.
fine. Has to make the poison save though,
Okay.
or the con save.
What sort of druid are you?
I am a dream, circle of dreams.
Okay.
I will tell you, as your poison effect tries to take hold, it doesn't seem like the poison does anything at all to
Okay.
this creature.
I really turned into this so that I could walk my party around the web, so it's fine. And to be another target. So.
Anything else, Hazel?
She'll just click menacingly at the thing on the ground with her,
Okay.
you know, big old spider.
Yeah. So
That's it.
its turn is next.
Yep.
So does it have to stay down, or does it have all control of its suggestion over? According to the way the roll's written, David? Just out of curiosity. I don't have suggestion up.
Oh, suggestion, it just carries on for the entire 8 hours.
Yeah, 8 hours.
He can still do whatever he wants to, but he's got to obey the suggestion.
I think it does say, or until you or your allies deal damage to them, though.
No, it's forever. Yeah. Says the charm target pursues the suggestion to the best of its ability. Can continue for the entire duration.
Yeah, the sentence
That's it.
before that one.
So just course of activity
until you or your allies deals. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
deals
so
damage.
now,
All right,
so
I forgot.
So unfortunately, it's
And
the suggestion is.
I was also incorrect. Level 7 druid gets something called Elemental Fury, where
I do.
once per turn they can do.
I can add something to it. Hold on.
If you chose
Yeah.
that, you have to choose
I
the
did.
type of
I
elemental
did.
fury.
I did.
When you hit a creature with an attack roll using a weapon or beast form, you can cause it to take an extra 1d8 of cold, fire, lightning, or
I have-
thunder.
I have a different elemental fury.
Oh, you have potent.
I have
okay.
potent spellcasting.
Okay, never mind.
Got it. All right. Well, since suggestion is over, it's going to use half its movement to stand back up.
How rude.
Sorry, Odd, I forgot the rules.
It's all good. At least we did damage to it.
And it is going to look towards the forest, and it's going to cast a spell.
What a little
Rude.
dingling.
And I gotta double check
Well,
see if
the
they
good news
changed the
is,
rules of
as
this.
long as he's looking at Forrest, he's not looking at anybody else because he only has one eye.
Forrest, I need a wisdom saving throw from you. As this thing kind of glares
Nope.
to you and... Oh,
26.
Gosh. Yeah, you're fine. And nothing happens
Shrug.
as you shrug off this terrible eye like beaming. You can hear that like wong 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 sound as it's like staring into your soul, but you shake it off and you're able to withstand it, and that's all he can do. I think you're gonna cast a spell.
He doesn't want to walk away and provoke 3 attacks of opportunity, you sure?
Not at all against this crew. Selena, that brings us back up to you.
I'm gonna take the same fire sword route that I did last time on the
Okay.
spider dragon.
You got it.
Do I have to roll for the spider web again?
Yes. Because you're
That
starting
was
your
a
turn in the webbing. Dexterity save.
Okay. I think I'm good.
You're fine.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You are not restrained by the webbing.
Success. 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
We're gonna do some damage.
9 plus
Since
8.
it's yes.
Mhm.
Since it's incapacitated, does that change anything for how I need to
No.
roll?
No, but I will tell you this. You did 17 total damage. The spider dragon had 17 hit points left. So with
A
one
perfect amount.
quick swipe, you take your sword and just swipe it across the front of the spider dragon, and blood starts to pour out of the front of this gaping wound, and you hear it like screeching and like his head like moving rapidly back and forth. Its spider legs kind of just chittering across the floor, and it rolls over onto its back and does that spider thing where its 8 legs kind of like curl up in on itself. Its tail like pops
meats,
up
beats.
too.
Thank goodness.
And
Gonna-
the spider dragon is no more.
No more. Seeing it like collapse and curl in on itself, Selena's gonna be like, "Oh, thank goodness!" And she's just gonna whip around with her sword at the wax guy and be like, "You're next." And take a swing at him.
Yep, you still got 2 attacks, and it's within 5 feet of you, so sure.
12 to
You
hit.
have a booger to pick.
12's gonna miss. Do you want to spend any resources?
Nah, I still got another attack.
Okay.
15.
15 does hit.
Sweet. And then 15 damage. 6
15
piercing,
total
9
damage.
fire.
6 piercing, 9 fire. The fire doesn't really seem to do as much as you would hope. It does do damage, but definitely resistant to fire.
And then hold on. Which one was it? I would like to expend a superiority dice. That's gonna add a d10 to that.
Okay, what ability are you? What maneuver are you using?
I'm using distracting strike. So the next the target by another attacker has advantage if it's made before the start of my next turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what does that 7 do for the dice? Does that add
The
to
7
damage?
gets added to the damage roll.
Damage roll. Gotcha. Okay. So 7 additional points of damage, and now the next attack has advantage.
Yes. Before my next turn.
Got
Oh,
it.
So
I should
everybody's
say,
got a chance.
when the dragon dies, I can move my vow of enmity from it to another creature, so I will move it on to the other guy.
Is it when it dies or at the start of your turn? It
If
just
the
didn't
creature
know.
drops to 0 HP.
So immediately, whenever like you can just choose to move it immediately.
Yeah, that's what it looks
That's
like.
weird.
Let me copy paste this.
Yeah, I think it works the same as Hex.
All right, but Hex, I think, requires a bonus action to move it.
Yeah,
It just
action,
says if
When
the
you
creature
take-
drops,
not
you can
not
transfer.
Hex.
no action required.
Curse
Specifically
of
says
Blade.
no action required.
It does. Yeah. No action required. Yeah. Interesting. New rules. Who dis?
Just
And I'm gonna end my turn there.
And your turn there. Excellent. Selena puts down the spider dragon, then with another quick swipe of her blade, carves into this waxy demon creature. And that brings us to Orcon. What would you like to do?
Okay, so we're going to actually, now that we're not in the webs anymore, I'm going to everyone else notices something they've seen before, but not from this individual. as the lower half of my body sort of turns into what looks like almost like a hurricane in itself. I'm giving myself a fly speed as a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. We're going to fly up over here.
Okay.
And then we're going to fire off 3 Eldritch Blasts at that little pool of yellow.
Okay, you got it.
1, 2, and I don't think number 3 is going to do it, but
Number
Well,
3 is going to be the only miss. The
Well, you
first
would get advantage on the
one-
first
The
hit.
first one would have advantage because of Selena's
Oh.
maneuver.
So you get
okay,
to
that
roll.
would be 23
So-
on the first one then.
23 on the first
Second
one.
would be a 12,
Second one would be 12, which would miss unless you spend resources.
and the third would be 18.
13 is also a miss.
Use the proficiency bonus.
I'll earn last proficiency bonus on one of them, on the 13.
Okay, the 13 will definitely turn into a hit with the
7.
last proficiency bonus.
Okay, so first hit is 10 force and 4 thunder, and it's pushed 10 feet back.
Okay. And force and 4 thunder. Okay.
And then the third hit, or rather the only other hit, is 13 force damage and another 10 feet push back.
Unfortunately, it can't really be pushed right now because it's being
Pushes
pushed
me.
right into a massive giant spider sitting on the other side of it.
That's right, you crawled down to, I forgot you came down to bite it.
Yep.
Yep, there's a spider in the way of being pushed.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. Forrest, that brings us to you.
Yep.
It's these
I imagine he's
Eldritch
looking
Blast.
pretty injured at this point.
very injured.
Yeah, we're just gonna make
It's looking
our
like the
attacks.
wax is barely able to hold itself together.
That was supposed to roll with advantage. Hold on. I was supposed to would have hit either way, but
18 hits. Mm-hmm.
a second
Sunblade
attack.
carves through. 26 hits.
2 hits. We got 17 radiant. And another 10 radiant.
18 and another 10 radiant. It's barely standing before you, Forrest.
Oh,
as
we
you're
still got
carving through
my
it.
spirit shroud damage here.
Yep.
7 and... So 12 more radiant damage.
And as these spirits kind of all coalesce around the creature, they kind of zap in between it, going through in different directions and carve it and shred it to pieces as the waxy substance just kind of like oozes to the ground and falls motionless. And you guys are out of encounter.
Good job, everybody.
So we light the whole room on fire, right? That's the plan?
I got my
Wow.
flame sword. It'd be easy.
Hazel agrees with that, but just says, "Can everyone like?" She'll go around to her friends and like pick them up out of the web so that they're on her, so she can walk them out of here.
I think Selena's the only one still in the web, technically.
You were in
And
it.
the one that it can actually restrain us anyway.
Orcon's going to fly over to that pulsing green light.
Oh yeah, the pulsing green light. Yeah, actually, Orcon, when you kind of go up close to this thing, you can see that it looks like some type of... Let me see if I can get this to where I can show you guys the picture without it giving you all the information. Player handouts. Nope. I'll just give it to you, because you'll be getting it anyway. Here's what you find within that webbing.
Ooh.
It's a rod.
That's what we came here for. I think. It's been a while.
Yeah. You can tell just by laying your eyes on this that this was definitely what you came looking for, hidden within Webb's edge. This appears to be the
Tasha
first
will be
piece
proud.
of the rod of 7 parts.
It's sort of wrapped up in like a web egg, basically, it looks like.
So it looks like it's like been wrapped up, like if kind of like a spider would wrap up a bug that's caught in a web. Kind of the same thing here.
Gross diet.
Take out the sickle and just carve it out and leave it wrapped up.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you carve the
Oh,
webbing
touch
around it.
You guys are doing great. Stay by the door, away from spider webs.
Go pick Odd up.
Yeah, you creepy little spider.
I'll bite you. Let's go. No, I'll just.
Where's my kitty card?
I think once we're all out of the bad webbing and can move on, Hazel will look down at everybody and go, maybe you guys should literally just ride on my back for a while.
I'm good.
Okay, but you're less suspicious with me leading the way than with you with your glowing stupid paladin aura.
I mean, you're not exactly wrong about that.
And as you guys have this
flying
conversation,
through the air.
and Orcon's flying through the air.
Hazel's trying to make this easier, and everyone's just like, nah, we should do what we want.
Now they've seen you do this before, and they weren't
Under
really...
the other persona,
Yeah,
yes.
so now you can see that this drow made-up person who you've met more recently is now doing the same things that Orcon used to do.
A lot of the same thing.
A lot of the
not
same
making the
things that
connection.
Orcon used to do. Odd
This is oddly
Odd is
convenient.
still just scratching his head. That's where we're going to end this episode of Vecna, Eve of Ruin. Thank you, everyone who stuck with us through all the internet glitches and the robot talk and the freeze frames.
Still had a blast. That's all that matters.
Still had a ton of fun. You guys fought a spider dragon. Well,
And we didn't die.
and you didn't die. That incapacitated killed me.
Yeah, I'm really surprised
Literally.
it didn't have a legendary
Literally.
resistance, honestly.
That wasn't a legendary creature, so it did have a really cool ability it was about to use next, but it didn't get to use it.
If it got a
Because-
turn.
It was incapacitated. That's right.
So, I would like to toss out, I went back and forth, like, literally every time someone did something, I was flipping between doing that or a synaptic static and trying to catch them both.
That one is
Because
also
that'll
quite
mess
good.
things up too, where it has muddled thoughts. But I was like,
Yeah, Psychic Fireball that also gives Super Bait. Pretty good.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys all for being patient with me as well as I've been figuring out all this chaos. So I'm hoping if next week, if my internet hasn't been restored, what I'll do is I'll communicate with Matthew and see if I can get him all my Streamlabs files and we can try it that way. I still have to run my stuff from here, so there's still, but it'll at least take the pressure of streaming off of my internet and my computer, so that might help clean up some things.
and so while we may drop, you may hear some robot voice from Michael.
Yeah, it
The
won't be
stream-
the whole stream.
Hopefully, the stream thing will be.
Sure. Yeah, we can have that as like a plan B for next week if they and I would say maybe we'll move it to plan A because I have a feeling it's going to be a while because they're still working on stuff around here. So, all right, everybody. You guys have the first rod piece. Congratulations.
That is six.
Still got to get back.
Still got to get back alive. That's true.
Now we gotta find
He
him.
just freezes with that face.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yes, he did.
That's quite the face.
That is-
It's moving on
God.
mine. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
he's gonna hate that.
Gotta take a screenshot.
Well, see, the thing about it is
Great.
though is the stream is recording on my computer and I still move the whole time. Like I don't freeze
Oh,
on my
okay.
own computer.
Okay.
It only freezes on Twitch. So if you watch it on Twitch, it'll be frozen. But the recording that's going to go on YouTube is recording from my Streamlabs, which is not freezing. So
That would have been so much funnier.
yeah. All
right,
on
but-
YouTube, you all freeze. So you can just go back and look at how you guys all
Oh
look
boy,
frozen.
that's gonna be embarrassing.
I've
Gonna
stopped
be a
caring.
thing.
Yeah, everyone just fingers new.
All right, everybody. Well, like I said, we're gonna try to stream next week. So we'll be back next Monday for
Fingers
episode
crossed, all
11.
good.
Fingers crossed, it'll work. We'll get it going. So make sure you guys put it on your calendar. And until next time, don't forget to add your proficiency bonus, everybody. I miss saying that.
All right,
Have a
play
good
us
night,
out,
guys.
Vanessa.
Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through.
Not again. We've had enough hurricanes.
We'll end on that.
More. We're done.